Okay, so Home Reflections Color Flip Fairy Light Tree is one of my all-time favorite Christmas trees at QVC. We have only 1,600 left to go around for the year, and we've sold over 23,000. Now it's down to 1,500. So, and I can vouch for that because I was looking through our inventory to choose some things for my recent Christmas in July live stream that I did on Sunday, and I thought, oh my gosh, I better put this tree in there because it's one of my favorites and we don't have very many left. So we have a sale price for you today, which is great. And you're saving, I'll go through the sizes and tell you what we've got in your savings. So we've got a 5-foot tree for you in either the flocked, which you're seeing right here, or we do have it in the green, which is the unflocked. By the way, the flocked on this is just a dusting of snow, just like it would be outside. I mean, it's really beautifully done. So the 5-foot tree saves you $113. You're getting 5 payments of $59.80. Then we have the 6.5-foot tree. This is the 7.5, right? This is the 6.5? Okay. 6.5-foot tree in green, but we also have it in flocked. You're saving $150 on the price of this tree, 5 payments of $79.80. Then, are we going to look at .com for the other two or no? Okay, so we have a 7.5-foot tree in green or flocked, but limited in the green. We have only about 5 dozen left there. You're saving $190 on the 7.5-foot tree, 5 payments of $99.80. Then we have only the green 9-foot tree remaining, and 5 payments of $159.80. You're saving $279 with our sale price on the 9-foot tree. Now, those are all 5 easy pay plans with any major credit card or PayPal, but if you have a Q card, you can get 9-month special financing, which will make your payments even more affordable. You are also, along with your tree, getting the remote, which we'll demo for you. Remember, there are 16 different light functions on this tree. And also it color flips from, well, let me just show you. It color flips from, let me see. Oh, let's put it in demo mode so you can see. Are these going to do anything if I hold, please? I'm pressing a number and nothing's happening. There we go. Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to get it to flip to color. So we'll figure that out. Let's bring Robert in. He'll tell me how to do it. So this will flip from multicolor to clear. And also you're getting a tree stand and a foot pedal as well as the remote. Okay, Robert Reynolds. So you and I didn't get to present this the other day, but we get to present it now. Go for it.
I'm excited.
Yay.
I'm so excited. So Home Reflections Color Flip Fairy Light Tree. 16 light functions, 15 controlled on the remote control, plus a demo mode, which cycles through all the different choices. You get multicolor, you get soft white, you get pastel. You have fade, warm white with twinkle. You have steady multi. You have steady pastel multi. You have steady multi with twinkle. Fade multi. Fade pastel multi, fade multi with twinkle, and the list goes on and on.
You could do a different one, and not for like 2 weeks, not have the same thing each day.
You could, and bringing the pastel in is something new and something that you don't really see a lot of. So I think it's fun that Home Reflections we're bringing you all those different light colors and different functions. And again, these are overlit trees, just so fun and so beautiful.
So I'm playing around with my remote here. I've got it in the pastel. You can make it do pastels as well, which I've just switched to right here. Basically, you go through the numbers from 1 to 15 on your remote. Correct. And when you get to number 5, it'll change to multi. You get a little further down to like number 11, and it's going to change into the flashing back and forth. And then you'll get into your pastels right there on number 12. Then you can have it, switch between all the different things. So again, Robert, this is so easy peasy to put together as well. So we've been talking about all the different functions of it, but we actually have a feature tape to roll that will talk about everything that it can do. Take a look.
Great.
And here it comes. Okay, go ahead, Robert. You can explain to us what we're looking at.
So we have the realistic look and feel with the Vermont branches. You have the choice of green or lightly flocked. Sizes are limited. 5, 6.5, 7.5, or 9 feet. It's a mid-size profile, so it's not too thin, it's not too wide, it's just perfect. 850 to 3,550 lights per tree, depending on size. 16 LED color flip light functions, including twinkle. 6 or 8-hour timer. Remote control and foot pedal, that's huge for me because I'm always losing that remote control. So we have both here, and it's pre-shaped memory steel construction, so it's going to require very limited fluffing when you get it. Easy power setup, power in the center pole, so as you assemble it, each section lights up.
I love it. Okay, so again, to reiterate, power in the pole with the
Yes.
5-foot size, you're getting 2 sections. With 6.5 and 7.5, I believe you get 3.
Yes.
And with the 9-foot, do I get 4?
I think the 9-foot is 3.
Okay, so
I
it's
believe.
also 3.
Yes.
Okay, and then I've actually got it. I'm actually wanted to put it in demo mode, but I'm just going to switch it to color flip. Okay, so
that's pretty.
the lights are beautiful in the multicolor. They've got kind of a they're LED, but they don't look. You know, they look more like that incandescent color, and they do as well
Yes.
in the clear lighting. And then on the flocked tree, it's lightly flocked, so you're not getting big clumps of flocking, and also the lights are not totally covered up with flocking either. And there's your sale pricing on the screen, which I ran through at the beginning of the presentation. You're saving $113 on the 5-foot, $150 on the 6.5, $190 on the 7.5, and you're saving $279 on the 9-foot tree, which at this point we have only left in the green. The flocked one is gone. Now, you can get 5 easy pays on any major credit card or with PayPal. And a lot of people they like to shop with PayPal. They always like to know, do you take that at QVC? Yes, we do. Now, if you use our in-house credit card, which is the Q card, we can offer you 9-month financing, which is just like 9 easy pays. You're not going to pay interest unless you don't pay it off within the 9 months, which is great. So ask about that. And if you make your first purchase with a Q card, and get this tree or anything else you make your first purchase on today, you'll get a $60 account credit that you can apply towards a future purchase as well. So, Robert, let's show everybody this easy setup video. Let's walk us through this.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. So you get the stand. You have these eye hooks that twist in tightly. Once you do that, you're secure, and then it is literally A, B, and C. And as you assemble the tree, that section illuminates because you've got that central power in the pole, and you're good to go. Limited fluffing because it already comes fluffed and ready to go, and then decorate, and then you're good to go.
I just flipped it into one of the modes that just does a little bit of fairy twinkling. That's why I love the fairy lights.
I love that. I do too.
Because it's just, the lights are small, but they do lots of different things, 16 different variations. And, you know, you can see some of them are fading here. Some of them are starting to twinkle. Sometimes you can get them a multicolor and then the twinkle is only in the clear. It's really a beautiful tree, and lots of places to hang your ornaments. There's memory wire in the branches, so when you do pop these sections together, you don't have to go around and fluff everything up. The branches kind of fluff themselves. There's the power in the pole, which means you just have the one plug going into your outlet. There's a nice place to hang your tree topper at the top of each one. And this is, I think, Robert, would you say this is kind of like a mid-size circumference tree? It's not a slim tree, but it's also not one that you have to move all the furniture out of the room.
Correct. It's right in the middle. You hit the nail on the head, Carolyn. It's not too wide, but it's also not a skinny tree. So you have just enough circumference to really get in there with those ornaments and have fun. And one more thing I wanted to mention, we have that continuous on technology. So unlike the old days when one light goes out, then you're missing, you know, hundreds. One light goes out on this tree and the rest still work. So we've got you covered, and no need to worry about big gaps or big holes in the tree because we have continuous on technology.
I mean, I'm standing right next to these trees and I don't even see any wires. I mean,
Isn't that amazing?
they're really hidden in there, you know, twisted around the branches, so you barely see them. The flock tree is gorgeous. You're not going to have the flocking spilling all over the floor, getting all over your clothes. It's just a light dusting instead of those big clumps of. Remember those cans of fake snow that you used to be able to smell when we were kids? You'd spray them on the tree, and they'd get all over
Carolyn,
everything.
I used to flock my own trees with cornstarch and a spray bottle.
Oh man. That sounds like a chore.
Yes.
That sounds like a big mess and a lot of work.
Yes.
But this comes flocked just right. You can see there's more flocking towards the tips than in the center, just like it would be if it were out in the woods. It's really, really pretty. And then the green tree is gorgeous as well. So tons of lights. I don't even have the cards with all the zillions of lights that are on each one, but there's like hundreds and hundreds of lights on each tree. The larger the tree you get, the more lights, of course, the more tips you get, but it's a really full tree, and also a little bit upswept at the bottom, so there's plenty of room to put your choo-choo train or your Christmas presents under there.
I can give you just a little teaser on number of lights. So 6.5 has 1,550. That's 1,550.
Wow.
7.5 has 2,250, and the 9, 3,550.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of lights.
It's a lot of fairy lights, and they're just beautiful. So stay in the ordering process for this, everybody. You get multicolored pastel, clear lights all in one tree with lots of different light movement. You can do 16 different functions with these, and they're really easy to put together. We've sold over 23,000, and we only have, less than 1,500 now left to go around if you'd like this tree, and it's on a sale price for a limited time. Robert, thank you so much. Good to see you, my friend.
Carolyn, it's always good to see you as well.
Okay, we have one more thing to show you in our decor hour. Christmas in July continues here on QVC2. Lots of sale pricing.